History. The Kingdoms of the Deccan. Topic. The Kingdoms of the Deccan. The Kingdoms of the Deccan. The Deccan or the Dakshinapatha regions are the part of southern India. The Vindhya and Satpura mountains, the Narmada and Tapti rivers, and the dense forests separate the Deccan from northern India. The Deccan part witnessed the rise of the Chalukyas and the Rashtrakutas during the medieval period. This period also witnessed the expansion of the Delhi Sultanate like the Khiljis and the Tughlaqs into South India. The Chalukyas 6th–12th century AD. The Chalukyas period can be broadly divided into three, and they are: the early Western Chalukyas 6th to 8th century AD, the later Western Chalukyas 10th to 12th century AD, the Eastern Chalukyas 7th to 12th century AD, the early Western Chalukyas 68th century AD. They rose into power in the 6th century AD in Karnataka. Vaitapi, modern Badani in the Bijapur district, was their capital. Jayasama and Raymarata, Pulakesan I 543–566 AD were humble rulers of the early Western Chalukyas. Pulakesan II 610–642 AD. Pulakesan II is the real founder and greatest ruler of this dynasty. He defeated Mongos, Malavas and Gurjaras. In 637 AD he defeated Harsha's attack in the north. He struggled constantly with the Pallavas in the south. Pulakesan II defeated the Pallava king Mahendravarman I, after which he crossed the Kaveri, made friendly alliances with the Cholas, Cheras and Pandyas. Pulakesan II lost his life during the war. The other important rulers of this dynasty: Vikramadityan I, Vikramadityan I, Kirtavarman I 746 AD, 753 AD. He is the last Chalukya king of Badami. Later Western Chalukyas of Kalyani 10th–12th century AD, the founder of this dynasty, brought the Rashtrakuta rule to an end. The important rulers of this dynasty are: Samswara I, Vikramadityan I, Vikramadityan I, Samswara IV was the last ruler. Eastern Chalukyas of Benji 7th–12th century AD. Vishnuvardhana, brother of Pulakesan I, was the founder of the Eastern Chalukyan Empire of Benji. Kulandakola 1071–1122 AD is one of their descendants. He was crowned as a Kola ruler. Contributions of the Chalukyas: they followed Hinduism. Ravikirti, a Jain, the court poet of Pulakesan I, composed the Aihole inscription. Great patrons of architecture, 70 Vishnu temples in Aihole were built. Hence Aihole has been called the cradle of Indian temple architecture. Virupaksha temple at Patavakal Telugu literature developed during this period. The Virupaksha temple. Lokamahadevi built this temple, and she was the queen of Vikramadityan I. In front of the hall of the priests or Antarala there is a pillar mandapam, or a meeting place for the people. The Virupaksha temple is built on the model of the Kailasanatha temple at Kanchipuram. The Rashtrakutas 8th to 10th century AD. The Hoysalas of Dwara Samudra 11th–14th century AD. Vinayadityan 1006–1022 AD. Vinayadityan carved out a trivial territory of Mysore with Sosavir as capital and ruled over it. Vishnuvardhana 1108–1152 AD. He was the first distinguished ruler of Vinayadityan's family. He shifted his capital to Dwara Samudra. He captured Gangavati from Kulandakola, and Gangavati served as a buffer state between the Chalukyas and the Kola Empire. Vrabalaha I 1173–1220 AD. Vrabalaha I, the next important ruler of the dynasty. He defeated Bilimagi of Yandavya dynasty. He detained the independence of the Hoysalas. Narasimhan I 1220–1235 AD. Narasimhan I lost the territory between Krishna and Tugabhadra to a Yandava ruler, Singhanab. He defeated Maravarman's son Bharadhandya, restored Rajaraja I to the Kola throne. He erected the pillar of victory at Rameshwaram. Valala III 1291 to 1342 A.D. Valala III was the last great ruler of this dynasty. In 1310 A.D. he was defeated by Malik Kafur. In 1342 AD he fell victim to the sultans of Madurai. Valala IV. His son Valala IV continued his struggle with the Muslims. With his death the Hoysala kingdom came to end. Contributions. The Hoysalas paved the way for the rise of Mysore into a big kingdom. They were great patrons of art, architecture and literature. The Hoysalas encouraged Kannada literature. The Kakatiyas of Warangal 12th–14th century AD Prola II 1110–1158 AD. The Kakatiya ruler captured the territories between the Krishna and the Godavari from the Chalukyas and ruled over it with Hanumakanda as his capital. Prataparudra I 1158–1196. He was son of Prola I shifted the capital to Warangal. Ganapatha 1199–1261 AD. He was the next remarkable ruler of this dynasty. He captured territories up to Kanchi from the Golas. He invaded Kalinga and western Andhra. Rudrabha 1261–1291 AD. She was the daughter of Ganapati. She abdicated the throne in favor of her grandson Prataparudra II 1291–1326 AD. Malik Kafur invaded Warangal in 1309 AD. During his rule, Prataparudra II paid Malik Kafur an immense treasure in return. Bulan Khan, the son of Payasuddin Tughlaq, captured Warangal in 1323 AD and sent Prataparudra II to Delhi. His successors continued their struggle with the rulers of the Tughlaq dynasty. He is the last nominal ruler of this dynasty. He was sentenced to death by Muhammad Shah I. Kohinoor, the famous diamond, belonged to Kakatiyas. Kohinoor unearthed in Alur on the banks of the Krishna River belonged to the Kakatiyas. Contributions. The Kakatiyas encouraged literature, art and architecture. The 1,000-pillar temple at Hanumakanda was built during their period and stands as an everlasting contribution. The Yadavis of Devagiri 850–1334 AD. The Yadavis of Devagiri claimed their descent from the epic hero Lord Krishna. They were known as Sipanas because they ruled over Sipana, the region from Nasik to Devagiri, Doiladabad. Bilimagis 1175–1190 AD. The Yadava ruler took advantage of the declining power of the later western Chalukyas of Kalyani and rose to power. He defeated Samswara IV and declared his independence. He came into conflict with Rabalala II 1173–1228 AD, a Hoysala ruler. He lost his life in the Battle of Lakundi. Chaitrapala 1191–1210 AD. He was son of Bilimagis. He defeated Kalashuris, Gorjeras, and Kakatiyas. Singana 1210–1247 AD. He was son of Jaitrapala. He was the most distinguished ruler of this dynasty. He defeated Mahadeva, the Kakatiya ruler. He also defeated Rabalala II, the Hoysala ruler, and expanded his dominion beyond the river Krishna. He invaded Gujarat many times and captured Kolhapur, which belonged to Silhara dynasty. Krishna 1247–1260 AD. Krishna was grandson of Singana and succeeded him. Mahadeva 1260–1271 AD. He was brother Krishna. He captured North Konkan and ended the Silhara dynasty. Ramachandra Deva 1271–1309 AD. He was the last great ruler of this dynasty. Balavuddin Khilji defeated him and made him as a vassal of the Delhi Sultanate. Sankora Deva 1309–1312 AD. He was the son and successor of Ramachandra Deva. Malik Kafur defeated and killed him in 1312 AD. Harapala brother-in-law of Sankora David raised a flag against the Khaljis. Mubarak, son of Alauddin Khilji, defeated and killed Harapali. Thus the Yondaviya dynasty came to an end. Contribution of the Yondavis. Devadri Fort. Built during the reign of the Yondavis. It was one of the strongest forts in India. The Jama Masjid and Chandnar was added by the Delhi Sultans later. And of the Deccan kingdoms. The attacks on the Deccan kingdoms by the Sultans of Delhi ever since the rule of Alauddin Khilji led to their decline.